Okay, wait, I'm actually really confused because people are finding my videos and they're commenting on them. Like, okay, so what was it? Like the past 2 days or something, I didn't upload just because I didn't really feel like talking and like not much was going on. But like, then I'm just like switching from one email to another and I see that like this email account has like an email in it. So I'm like, you know what, we'll just check it. And I've got people on my videos commenting. Someone said I need to get a better mic. This is the only mic we have. I'm trying to see if literally holding up to my fucking mouth makes the audio better. Um, no, because I'm actually shocked because how is people finding my videos? I've actually not checked any of my view counts for any of the other videos. I just saw those like two comment emails I got, but I'm actually lost. Okay, but like, okay, so aside from everything that's been going on with the fucking dickhead who's ghosted me, oh my god, wait, I was messaging someone over Instagram today, um, and we're just like casually talking, and I actually can't remember even exact. Oh, I posted a story on my Instagram for like my friends being like, oh my god, I wish I had someone that I was obsessed with, so that if like I need to do something because I was needing to do my psychology, they could just be like, I'm not going to talk to you until you do it. And then I would like immediately do it because I'm mostly obsessed with them and I want to talk to them as much as I can. So that was why I was like, I want someone that I'm obsessed with. And then one of my friends, he messaged back and was like, if there's someone that you're obsessed with right now, try and get them to be obsessed with you. So then I started being like, well, actually, there's someone that I was slash am obsessed with. Um, and then I went on a bit of a tangent about everything. And I feel like at some point I've mentioned this, but the day that he ghosted me, he like went dark for 3 hours and was like, "Oh my God, I'm sorry, sweetheart. Um, like I just clocked out. I didn't realize that I like fell asleep or whatever." And I'm like, "No, it's fine. Just keep me in the loop about like what you're doing because it like unnerves me more than I thought it would." Um, And he was like, yeah, yeah, that's totally fine. And then he proceeds to ghost me literally 2 hours later. So I was discussing all of that. So I obviously had to send like a screenshot reference of the messages that Broski sent to me. And I ended up video calling by accident because for me to screenshot, I need to like swipe down on my notification bar because I've got an Android. So I need to swipe down on the notification bar to press the screenshot button. And this is on Instagram. And I guess I missed the notification bar and I clicked the video call and then I'm like panicking. I'm like, what the fuck? Stop this right now. Literally so bad. And I like obviously I texted because I had to be like this was an accident. So even though my previous message was like, uh, I'm not gonna text you again after this, obviously I had to just to give some clarification. But I felt really passive aggressive, which is kind of the point. Because I was like, what was it? It was like, oh my god, I'm sorry, this is an accident. Like, I didn't mean to, just accidentally clicked on it, but whatever, doesn't matter, I don't care. Which feels really passive. It was along those lines. Um, God, why am I feel like my breath is so shaky right now. Maybe because I've got fans. Like, and I don't know if any of those people are actually subbed to my channel. I don't know how many subs, how many views I've got. I'm not doing this for subs and views. If you've not noticed, these titles are the most not YouTube title things. It's just the date and then some sort of cringy, weird thing that I'm thinking about. Maybe like a little joke if I'm feeling a little bit funny. And then the descriptions, what is the description? It's literally just like a summation of the video or an explanation of the title. Like the Rainbow Imagination Rainbow, in the description of that, it was like, this is a reference to the SpongeBob imagination thing, right? But yeah, like that's it. I have no tags on my videos. At least I don't put any because I don't care about people watching this. So if I have people watching this, then like, amazing, I guess. Like, hi friendies. Like, I know we're not friends because we don't know each other, and I don't want to start setting up a parasocial relationship because that's not bad, or it is bad rather. Because I had a parasocial relationship with Borowski. God, I'm on one. Oh my god, I guess I should talk about how I've been feeling like the past 2, 3 days. I feel like this is really annoying me that this just like keeps swinging, but like I can't help it because I need to fucking see if the audio's better like this. Okay. What? Oh, okay. I have been on one, right? And I realized this because actually we're not going to go into why. Or are we? Are we? You know what? We'll go a little bit into why, but I maybe later we'll go into depths or whatever. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying. Um, okay. I'm trying to figure out how to word this. I'm so sorry. I do not edit my things. This is just a ramble off the top of my head. I don't know why anybody would even watch these. Like, I guess it's like a little podcast episode where it feels like you're talking to your friend and your friend is filling you in on the drama that's happening in their life. In their life? That was a mixture between live and life. God, I'm feeling a bit too crazy right now. Okay, so what happened was obviously everything. Um, and then I've had a lot of time to reflect on that. And okay, no, because I feel like I can't tell this story without. God, I'm trying to skirt around the details. Okay, right. So I'm swiping on Bumble, and I get to someone's profile, and long story short, they're being very explicit about like the type of partner that they want. If you kind of get my gist, um, as in like the bedroom roles, shall we say. Like, and this is in their like bio. So like the first thing that you see when you scroll past their thing is like their height, their nationality, and it's like looking for insert the bedroom role. And I'm like, and you gotta respect it because that is ballsy as shit. Like that is so ballsy. So I immediately post that on my like Instagram story because I'm like so captivated by it because I'm like you are being so ballsy right now, and I fucking love it. And I wish that I had the same confidence to be able to like maybe not necessarily like post. No, let's be honest, to just like inform the dating world of like the type of roles that I would want to have in like a relationship. So, like that kind of thing where like I would be like more protected and more coddled, whereas like the partner is more like, assertive, like that sort of stuff. And like like you can put it in a roundabout way, but you can't put it without being like, or rather I can put it in a roundabout way and not feel bad about it. But then again, that can go over men's heads sometimes. If I'm like, I want someone to be assertive, it's like, what does that mean? You know? God, I'm being so much more. Okay, whatever. So I see that and I'm like, fuck, that is impressive. And then I go to bed because I had like the brief thought of like, maybe I should be that like explicit about what I want from a guy. Maybe I should do that. But I was like, no, because then guys will see that and run with it. And I don't do hookups. I will never do hookups because that is like, ugh. For me personally, obviously I don't care if other people do it. I'm demisexual, by the way, if like anyone even cares. That's like where you can't have relations with someone unless you're in love with them. Like I censor myself. Like I'm not censoring for the sake of YouTube. I don't fucking care. Let's be honest. Um, but yeah. So I'm sat there thinking like maybe I should be this explicit about what I want and need from a partner. But then I'm like, no. But then I'm like, yes. But I'm like, no. And I'm like, you know what? We'll sleep on it. So we sleep on it. We wake up the next morning, and that's all my mind is thinking about. Like, when I tell you all of Monday, like, I listened to the song Project X by Asteria, um, like the entirety of Monday, basically. Like, I was walking to uni, I was blasting that shit in my headphones, feeling like a bad bitch. I was like, oh my god, I am in my slaying era. I am doing the best thing that I could be possibly doing. Like, look at all these people walking around. I'm better than all of them. I'm hot girl shit. Meanwhile, I'm wearing fucking joggers and a sports bra because that's what I always wear to uni. Oh wait, I've just doxed myself even more by number one calling it uni. Number two, uni. Doesn't matter, just casually doxing myself. But yeah, um, so I'm like walking around feeling like the baddest motherfucker alive. I listened to Project X about 50 times on Monday. Like, that was my song of the day, perfectly encapsulated every single mood. Like, I was listening to that song as well. Walking to uni, I was like biting my lip and shit the entire way walking because I just like I couldn't contain like my smile and like my excitement and like that inner want to express myself so obviously like that. So I was literally walking. I was like mumbling the song lyrics because when I walk, first of all, I hand dance. So like if there comes on a song and I know the choreography to the song, I'll just be like with my massive fuck off headphones. And I'm sure it's embarrassing to other people. I'm living my best life, okay? I'm walking around listening to my favorite music and practicing my little hand dances and I'm living my best life, okay? Don't give no shit about what everyone else thinks of me because I'm never going to see these people again. And if they think I'm weird, they're not going to come up to me and they're not going to say it to my face. And if they do, I'm just going to be able to tell them to like fuck off and crawl back to your dungeon because I'm having fun, okay? Bye, bitch. But yeah, um, so I was just like walking to that, like biting my lip and everything while mumbling the lyric, well, not mumbling, like mouthing the lyrics. And I felt in that mood like for the whole morning. Basically, like I was sitting in my tutorial, like clenching my fists because I can't like be biting my lip and stuff in a tutorial. That's weird. So I had to get like the excess energy out somehow, and that was by like digging my nails into my hands. And it calmed down after we got into the tutorial and like I started doing work. I was fine after that point, but I still never stopped thinking about it, and I still haven't. And for context, I saw that bio on Sunday. It is now Wednesday. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm still thinking about it. Like, because I don't know if I should be that explicit anymore. Because of Broski, and then because of Bumble Profile Guy, I have figured out the exact sort of dynamic that I'm pretty sure I would fit perfectly in a relationship. And now that I like firmly kind of know what I want, it's just about getting that. And I think part of the reason why I'm so attached to Broski, or was so attached to Broski, is because he could give me that. Like the ways in which he was acting is very much linked to the sort of dynamic and the sort of ideal perfect relationship that I want and that I need. Because I know what I want and what I need, and I'm not going to stray away from that. Like, when it comes to things like, I don't know, money or religious views and stuff like that, that stuff doesn't really matter to me so long as I get my emotional needs fulfilled in the way that I need them to be fulfilled. And with that specific dynamic, I can get those needs fulfilled, and then everything else can, be worked on and stuff like that. So, yeah. Is this video too weird to post? I'm in a little corner of the internet though. I probably have like what? One subscriber? Probably have total 10 video views, if even that. Though I know I must have like at least some sort of watch time, because there was that one person in the comments that was like, I watched this whole video and I watched your day 1 and 2 and I didn't expect them to be so like depressing or something because I saw you smiling in all your thumbnails and that's why I watched your videos and then your day 1 and 2 are depressing and I'm like, girl, I know. I wasn't expecting it to be depressing either. Well, that's a lie, I kind of was. But like I can't not smile. Like I'm 20 years old and I have smile lines. Like I have smile wrinkles. Like this lighting is so shit, but like my resting face and I have smile wrinkles. Like I smile too much. I literally do. I just hit my nose on the chair. Oh my god. Lord, yeah. I do these video diaries for myself and just to talk to myself because I don't really have like someone that I can confide in like this. Like I have my best friend. Like do not get me wrong, but we live probably like 2-3 hours apart by bus. And she's always really busy, which is like obviously not her fault and everything. And we do call like typically at least once a week. But yeah, I sometimes there's just things that are easier to talk about when you're looking at someone else and when you have that sort of personal connection. And I've been doing that with myself for as long as I remember, really. I don't know if I mentioned it on here before because I mentioned it at some point recently, but I sat in front of the mirror one time and on like a spinny gamer chair. I don't game, by the way. I just wanted a spinny gamer chair. Um, I sat on a spinning gamer chair and I talked to myself for 2 hours about why my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh character is my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh character. For anyone who's curious, it's Vector from the fourth generation of the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. Um, I watched the fourth Yu-Gi-Oh gen in dub, by the way, and I will stand on that opinion till the day I die. Because as much as everyone wants to hate on 4Kids, who are the dubbing company, if anyone doesn't know, because like 4Kids are known for taking the original Japanese and dubbing over it in a way where they censor like everything. Um, Even though in that aspect, 4Kids are really bad. Like so for example, like someone in the Japanese version of the show dies, but in the 4Kids dubbed version, they get banished or they're never seen again or they mysteriously move away. And it's like so many of those little things can end up impacting the story in a negative way. That's how people perceive it. But the fourth generation of Yu-Gi-Oh! It is so boring in sub. I am a sub ride or die, but it is so boring in sub. The English voice actors, oh my god, they are so good. Billy Bob Thompson is incredible. The emotions in his voice? Like, what do you mean? He's insane. I love Billy Bob Thompson. That's the only role I know him from, and yet I'm in love with him. Like, you know what I mean? It's amazing. And so what pisses me off? We've just gone on a tangent here. But what pisses me off is in the sub, there's like no dramatic music. Like I'm not gonna spoil it just in case for some reason one of the people, like the 3 people that see my videos, is gonna go and decide to watch now the fourth generation of Yu-Gi-Oh because of me, right? Just in case that I'm not gonna give any spoilers. But there's like a turning point in the series, in the second half, like first season, in the second half of in the second half of the fourth generation, in the first season, there's like this big reveal, right, that happens, and it's like, oh my god, plot twist, and obviously I watched it first originally in the English dub, then I went back and watched it in the sub to see if it would be better because that is one of like my favorite scenes from the show. Um, and I wanted to compare what it was. I tried watching it in sub and it's so boring. Like it actually is. They have no dramatic music. There's no tension. And keep in mind, this is a trading card anime about like 12 to 14-year-olds fighting aliens, basically. Like that's kind of what it is. So it's a bit wacky as it is. So like why not just commit to the wackiness? And they do commit to the wackiness in terms of the storyline, but not in the execution. And then in the sub it's just like the reveal's happening and it's like, "Oh my god. I couldn't have seen this coming. Like what? Like how did this happen? Like there was this sign and this sign and I missed it all." And then you compare that in the dub, and it's like, dun 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 da, da, da. Like, you know what I mean? It's just so dramatic. And oh my god, is it Chef's Kiss? It, like, the dramatic music, the tension, the everything. And I showed this clip to one of my friends when we were on the bus. Um, and we're just sat there watching this clip in public, just like letting it blare. And she'd never seen any of the Yu-Gi-Ohs, I don't think, but she's an anime watcher. She's seen dubs and subs, and I'm like, this scene is so fun, isn't it? And she's like, oh my god, yeah, like the voice acting, it's like so good. And I'm like, I know, right? Because as much as everyone hates 4Kids, we hate 4Kids like so much, but their dubs are actually generally pretty good. At least the fourth generation of Yu-Gi-Oh! Any others, you can argue against that, but the fourth generation of Yu-Gi-Oh! I will never watch that shit in sub. The fifth generation, plot-wise, is my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Right? I watched that in dub first, then I rewatched it in sub, and I ended up preferring it in sub, right? Because I guess I just did. So then I rewatched it in sub again, but like, I tried watching the fourth generation, the second half, in sub, could not, because it was boring. I feel like I should go now. I've just talked about Yu-Gi-Oh! We're at the 23-minute mark. Why would people even watch these? It's literally like a little podcast thing, I guess, but still, you know, but it doesn't matter who watches them. I probably will never watch them. The only ones that I would watch are probably like my day one, and then I don't know, I guess any day where anything happens, I guess. Wow, really, really good words of choice. God. But you know, if we hit, I don't fucking know. If we hit 5 likes on my whole channel, I'll get a better mic. Yeah, or at least I'll try to, because I know this one's shit. Sorry. Sorry, that was so impulsive. Yeah. I really should just go. Yeah, clearly I'm dying and I should just go. Oh, also, really quickly, I had a nap today. Because we remember the psychology thing that I was meant to do? Yeah, I stayed up until 3 o'clock doing it. Because, as always, I ended up procrastinating and doing everything in the last minute. You may notice that it's dark and gloomy in here. because my fucking touch lamp died. And I replaced the bulb like 3 weeks ago because the bulb burst then. So I need to go and buy a bulb. So we're even more in the pits than we already were. Yeah! The fuck was that? Like, I'm actually baffled at myself. Like, genuinely, what am I doing? What if my future employers see this channel? I may have to go private at some point. Shit. It's fine. But yeah. Also, I look so shit in all my lightings. Like, it's because I have like the desk lamp here. Like, hi guys, welcome to my channel. That's an image out of a horror movie. And you know what? I will do the girl from the Ring cosplay thing tomorrow as incentive for you to watch tomorrow. If I do tomorrow. Because when I was younger, I got told that I look like the girl from the Ring because, you know, I've got long, it's not black, it's very dark brown. I've got long brown hair, so all of that over my face. As a child, standing in like a little night dress gown thing at mother's bedroom door, like, Mummy, I've pissed the bed again, or something probably. Like, that's the girl from the Ring, babes. That's not Amelia. That's the girl from the Ring. Okay, right, we're 27 minutes, right? I talk too much. I really do. I'm on one. God. Okay, I'm gonna go now because I feel bad for making videos this long, but at the end of the day, I'm just talking. So it's not like I'm hurting anyone. At least I don't think I am. Okay, anyway, thanks those 2 people for commenting. Thanks that one person whose, like, subscriptions are public. So I know that I have 1 subscriber, and I know that I have 2 comments. Thanks everyone else who's too shy to comment or watch or whatever. That's me. I never comment, I never like, but I thoroughly enjoy the videos on YouTube. Okay, I'm actually gonna go now. Okay, bye bye!